Hey Thrifty Beauty viewers, I'm here today to bring you a Wet n Wild haul. I have spent the last week picking up a few things for some good haul videos, some great testers of some of the new lines that are out, and this is what I've compiled that has actually been good to me. So let's start out our haul video today. I typically love a gel liner, but the Fergie On Edge Cream Eyeliner was on sale for $3, so I decided give it a shot. This is normally closer to $5 at my Walgreens. And with this you get a eyeliner pod and a brush. Let's just go ahead and pull those things out so I can show you how they look. And I'll compare them to my favorite gel, because I don't have another cream. First off, you see, and I gotta diffuse this light, I'm sorry guys, is the Wet n Wild Fergie bottle. And this is the cream eyeliner in Little Black Dress. Well, okay, sorry, I didn't want to open one for me. And as you can see, I have tested it. I wanted to test these things for you guys before, so I could give you an honest review. I don't like it. The brush, for one, is very thick. I don't understand when it's this thick, how you're supposed to, all the way around even, that thick, how you're supposed to make a good thin line. It's almost impossible. And this is very chalky, so it's a mess. This was one of those miss items. I wanted to go ahead and get these out of the way fairly quickly. The miss items. So this one I will try to find a way to use, maybe with blend it in with a little bit of black eyeshadow to give a more dramatic smoky eye. I might be able to use it that way because it does blend well, but this is definitely not going to be used as a standalone eyeliner unless I'm doing a very thick line. So that was the Fergie Wet n Wild On Edge Cream Eyeliner. Not very. My go-to eyeliner at the moment is the Maybelline New York Eye Studio, which is about $8. It's not as thrifty, but as you can see, I have used this like 8-9 times. I've barely used any product. And the brush that comes with it is right here, and as you can see, it has a very, very flat edge as opposed to the other one, and it just actually allows you to make a very fine line, very thick line. And this is such a jelly-like substance, and then it dries very quickly, that it leaves just a beautiful, beautiful waterproof liner. And that is the Maybelline New York Eye Studio, which is a gel, because I had been wanting a gel for a long time, and they don't really carry a lot in the drugstores. My second major purchase through Wet n Wild were these Organic Natural Blend tinted, I guess, lip balms. Lip shimmer, excuse me. And the first color I got was 102. I'm trying to see if it has an actual color. It just says 102. And the other one was 100. One is a very nude pink with a little bit of shimmer, and one is a darker pink with a little bit of shimmer. All in all, these are great. They're a great builder in the middle of colors. You can see a lot of that shimmer in that. I'm not too fond of big shimmers, but occasionally you need a few in your collection. This one does have a shimmer, but it gives a nice gloss effect with another color. So I use it as a base and then put my gloss or whatnot over it, and it looks really pretty. So those two are really nice. Another surprise awesome was the Wet n Wild Mega Protein Mascara. I'm talking about, you want some volume, girls, for $1 or less. I know it's a little messy because I have used it a couple times. As you can see the brush, you can see how wet this formula is, and it dries nicely, and it leaves your lashes very, very thick without being clumpy. I was surprised, and I did catch a lot of this on sale for $1 to $2 a piece at Walgreens, so that was really, really good buy. This was $1. Moving on, I did have an oopsie trying to test this one. When I put the lid on, it's smashed and cracked. As you can see, that crack right there, it cracked, so it's smashed. This is 133. It's called Techno. It's a really pretty purple, and I really hate that that happened, because as I'll show you here, that purple is very, very pretty. It's like a creamy stick shadow, but it blends very well onto the eye. So I can honestly say these were very worth it, because I did use this one last night with a smoky eye, and it turned out great. This is 135 graphite, and again, it just has this nice smoke ability with just that enough shimmer, but it doesn't leave you flaking glitter on your face. And then the last one I got is a really nice highlighter that could be used on a brow bone or standalone, is the 130, and this is Pixie. And again, it's just got a nice golden satin color to it. Okay, I needed a good pressed powder, just something cheap to set my foundation. I picked up Fair because I am a redhead with very fair skin, and this almost is so thin of a coverage that it works as a veil for the most part. I swear these packages sometimes are so hard to open. It does come with a sponge, which I obviously don't use on it. I use a brush. And as you can see, it has a nice coverage, but once you start to rub it in, as you would buff it into the skin, you're left there. That glitter's still from my purple. I'm sorry, guys. Should have used a makeup cleaner. But I really do like the consistency. It feels light air powder. So I'm pretty happy with that. Next up, I picked up a sharpener because of my oopsie stick. I needed the sharpener, so that's just self-explanatory. I did pick up one single Wet n Wild color just because I loved it. It was like a champagne tone. It's called Nutty. It is C252B. It's just a champagne color. Then their Capricorn bronzer with an SPF 15, which is nice. This is called Reserve Your Cabana 743A. And it's just a really sheer bronzer. I love the little colors in it. And then you come back and it's a nice sheer bronzer with a little bit of luminosity to it. So yeah. Then I picked up one of the Wet n Wild Jute Use. It has an SPF 15 in it, and I got this one in the raspberry 281C. It does leave a nice pink tint to your lips like a stain, but it has a glossy effect. My next purchase was one of the only satin lipsticks I got. It has a nice red tone to it, and this one is Copper Dust 529B. Moving on, I picked up two of the 801, which is the lightest color they carry, of the stick concealer. These are okay. They do look cakey, so these are just used liberally and pat in with a beauty blender or something. I use the Soho London dupe. And then my favorite but last purchase in the Wet n Wild haul would be the matte lipsticks. Now I picked up this burgundy tone one, which is called Cherry Bomb, and is 918D. I picked up this very nude pink tint, which is Just Peachy 903C. I picked up 902C Bare It All, and that's in a very nude color. And I picked up a light pink tint in Think Pink 901B, and these are great for the sheer fact, my hand in the way, that the pigment on them is honestly very nice and very matte. And I did not expect for $1.99, I think I got them on sale for like $1.50, that there would be so much pigment and then it would have such a matte base. But they do. They work really well. So I hope you enjoyed today, and if you have any questions about any of the products seen, feel free to leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe, because we are coming up on our second major giveaway, and I really want to give you guys nicer things. So the more subscribers I have, the more time I can take out and justify spending a lot of money on a giveaway. So until next time, guys, have a good one.